Hello, this is librarian Jennifer Bone, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to search for newspapers on the SWIC Library website. You can start by going to the SWIC website at swic.edu. To get to the library, go to Student Services, hover over it, and you'll see in the drop-down menu, Library is in the left column. Once you click on Library, you'll land on this page. This is the SWIC Library website. If you scroll down underneath the picture, you'll get to a blue rectangle. This is what we call the Library Search widget. To find newspaper articles, there are two places you can go. The first place is just using the search box in the middle of the blue search widget. We are located on the Articles tab, which means we'll be able to find articles from journals and newspapers. The largest collection of newspaper articles will live in this research database, Nexis Uni. You will see that we have 4 research databases located underneath the search box. They are all filled with different types of resources, but the largest collection of newspaper articles will be found in Nexis Uni. You can put your dot here and type in your search term. After you've typed in your search term, you can click Go. It's going to prompt you to log in with your student ID number and the password that you used to get into Brightspace and your email in your eStorm. Since I'm an employee here, I will use my employee username. Click Log In, and you will be taken to the product. Sometimes you might get an in-between login page where you just have to click accept, and then move forward, and you will land on this page right here. You'll see Nexis Uni, which is the company name at the top. The term that we typed in is also located at the top, cyberbullying, and you'll see that we're searching all of the resources in the product of Nexis Uni. You'll see your results are here in the middle. The total number of items retrieved is right here at the top, so we have over 10,000 articles. You'll see each one is numbered, and when you hover over it, it's hyperlinked, and you can click on it to read the article. They tell you where it was published, how long it is, the date of publication, and this is coming from the Salt Lake Tribune. This is a collection of international newspapers. So you'll see the second one comes from the Republic of India, and the third one is coming from the Middle East. So it goes worldwide with the articles you find in here. Now you should always ask yourself, why is number 1 number 1? At the top of the list over on the right, you'll see it says relevance. You can change your sort order by clicking down on that menu and selecting date oldest or newest as the top, or alphabetizing the document titles A to Z or Z to A. So know that those are some options that you have. Since right now we're looking at all of Nexis Uni results that are available, you'll see that on the left hand side, this column is for limiting. You'll see that this top box shows you all of the other resources that you could click on and find information about cyberbullying. Right now, we're looking at the 10,000 articles, but Nexis Uni is also a strong legal database, so you will see that there are many court cases and administrative codes, laws, legal news that are also going to be showing up for whatever topic you wanted to type in. I can switch to them very easily just by clicking on the link over here on the left. Underneath that, I can see there is a narrow by section, and within this section, I can do some limiting. If I wanted to narrow things down within this group, I could say I want to include a particular term within my search. And so if I wanted to focus on cyberbullying victims, I can click the word victim, and I would say I want to make sure it includes the word victim. And then I can see that that limit is set right here. And then it's going to be highlighting the word victim throughout the articles. So I can always keep that. If I'm looking to exclude any words, I can click exclude, and it's going to allow me to exclude those from the search, so those won't appear. That will be helpful if you were looking up possibly an article on cardinals, the bird, but you wanted to exclude the word baseball or football because you just want to look at cardinals, the bird. Below that, you'll see that there are some other drop-down menu options. If you want to focus your timeline, you can do so right here. Right now, my articles on cyberbullying and victims start in 2003 and end in 2023. If I just want to focus on things that are 2023, I can set my timeline there. I can always click on the calendar, and then I can click OK. And now I just have things that are from 2023, and I can see my limits in the highlighted blue lines right here. As I continue down the limitations, if I wanted to limit by the location by publication, I can select particular states. It's only giving me an example of 5 here, but if I click more, you'll see I get all of the states that are coming up. If I wanted to focus on the United States, I can click right here. And now I have 330 that are from the United States. If I scroll down a little bit more, I'm going to bunch that back up. I can look at publication types. Right now it's giving me some options of where things are coming from. 9 of these are from actual newspaper articles, but other things like that, like news wires and press releases are here, magazines and journals and things of those news sources can be seen right here, and I can select the limiting of them right here. If I wanted to narrow it by subject, I can look at these different subjects right here and click them. If I wanted to look at industry, I can look at the different industries. And you can continue to go down and look at these options and see what might work best for what you're looking for. For me, I think if I would want to take any of these limits off, I can see that I am limiting by victim. If you don't want to do your include or exclude terms here, sometimes I don't use those. I come up to the top and I just do cyberbullying and victim up here. And I can run my search. I wanted to show you that if you change your search term up here, which you absolutely can do, it is going to remove those blue highlighted limits that you may have set. So you would have to go back in and set your timeline. You might want to come in and say, I want to select my publication type. If I wanted to look at newspapers, I can find newspapers right here. I have 9,000 articles. If I wanted to do the location by publication, I could come down here. I can set that. If I only wanted to look at newspapers from Illinois and Missouri, I can come down here and I can say I want to select multiple states, Illinois, Missouri, and then click OK. So now I have news from Illinois and Missouri that are coming up here, and I can see the limits that I've set right here. When I'm ready to read the articles, I can click on the title, and then from the title, I can get to this particular article from the Chicago Daily Herald. I can see my terms are highlighted throughout the article. If I wanted to take this with me, I can either print it, I can choose to email it, I can choose to download it, or I can save it to the cloud. Now, one tip that I have is that this particular resource does write your citation for you. So I can click on Export Citation, and then I can select a citation format if I wanted to do MLA. I can copy it to the clipboard, and one tip that I have is if you go and you want to email this article to yourself, you can paste the already pre-written citation right here in the message box, and then you can send it to any email address that you'd like. I can see that my email was sent. There's a little message that pops up in the bottom left corner. So that's one way you can search for newspaper articles in here and limit. I'm going to show you one other place that you can go in this particular product. If I go click on this company name, Nexus Uni, right at the top, if I wanted to search in a particular publication, I can do a general search up here, and I can search in news, the news section like we were doing before. But if you have a publication in mind, if I wanted to search for an article in the New York Times, I can start typing in the New York Times, select it from the drop-down list. I can do the same search and then click search, and it's only going to pull articles from that particular newspaper. So when I see what comes up in here, if I want to read any of these, I can click on the title, and then I can see my article right here. Again, to take it with you, your tools are right here at the top. You can see that the newspaper that I'm searching is right here. If I wanted to search another term in here, I can change it to cancel culture. It's still just going to limit it to the New York Times. And then I can see now I have 1,100 articles that have been published in the New York Times on my particular topic. So just know that you can come in here, and to do that publication search, you click on Nexus Uni. You say you're interested in a particular publication. If you wanted to make it local, you can do St. Louis. Post-Dispatch comes up, and you can search our local paper as well. The smaller papers like the Belleville News-Democrat will not be in this particular resource. Now, if you just want to get to Nexus Uni without using the search box on the blue search widget, I'm going to click this tab closed. You can go down here. There is a newspapers tab or a link that you can click on. And then from here, it takes you to a page that lists some of our newspapers from present day and some that are historic. So know that this page is available. Not everything in here is full text, but you'll see this is the newspapers. This gets you directly to the front page of Nexus Uni. So that's going to take you to the page where you can kind of select a publication, or if you just want to search the news section for a particular term, select your date ranges. So know that those options are there. We do have an additional resource here, the newspaper source in EBSCOhost. This might be another one that you would like to search. It has only 400 newspapers in it, but it might be something that you'd like to try out to see if you can find. There's a couple of ones that are in here that may not be in Nexus Uni. Not all of them are full text, so the New York Times is in here, but it's not full text, but we do know that it is full text in Nexus Uni. So it just kind of, you can kind of try both to see what you like, but Nexus Uni is the strongest. But this one, EBSCO's news source, has Washington Post, and the other one doesn't. So sometimes you'll see something falling in one and sometimes the other. But there are some other web resources that we've connected here. They're not subscriptions that we subscribe to, but there's some interesting ones to look at. If you need help or assistance with looking for newspaper articles, please know that your friendly neighborhood librarians are always happy to help. On the front page of the library website, if you scroll down underneath the student studying, you will see the Contact Us link right here. Please know that you can always reach out and ask any questions that you might have. My name is Jennifer Bone, and you'll see my information right here. You can call, or you can email directly, or you can stop by the library. We take walk-ins all the time, and we love to say hello and help you in person. Samantha Rogers is the other librarian, and she's happy to help you as well, and her contact information is right there. We want to wish you happy researching, and please don't hesitate to ask for help. We'd love to get you the article that you're looking for. Thanks so much, and have a great day.